The biggest cheers and jeers in LGBTQ plus nominations for Emmys 2022. The 2022 Emmy nominations were announced yesterday, and the internet's going wild over the LGBTQ plus favorites who were nominated and at the ones who were ignored. RuPaul, yes, Mama Ru and Drag Race have a combined 11 nominations, and popular shows and actors like Queer Eye, Arcane, Jane Lynch, and Saturday Night Live stars Bowen and Kate McKinnon also received nominations. But many fans are upset that actors and actresses like Hunter Schafer from Euphoria, Ariana DeBose from Schmigadoon, Carl Clemens Hopkins from Hacks, well, they were snubbed. Some shows like Our Flag Means Death, gonna have to check that one out, and Q-Force were left out, and the internet seems split on if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I have to say, Euphoria ended up being one of my favorite shows. It terrified me the first episode, but once I got into it, I loved it. And Hunter Schafer was very, very deserving of an award.
Yeah. Euphoria is the best show on television.
Really?
It is.
That is a big statement coming from you, John.
It is. Yes, it is. It's how I feel. I really believe it is. It is such a raw look. Sensationalized, sure, but it's television. But it is such a raw and real look at what kids go through. And Hunter is amazing, and she absolutely should have been nominated.
Yeah, a lot of snubs.
I'm gonna see it.
Right, a lot of snubs. And do you think it's because it's LGBTQ based?
No.
Do you think, I mean, because I thought that like Lil Nas X got snubbed by like every award that he was nominated for, every single one. And I'm like, it's because he's gay. I know it.
No, it's because he should do something that's award worthy.
Oh, he has. Let's not get into Lil Nas. I love Lil Nas.
Listen, if you want to win an award, do something worthy of winning an award.
I love you, Lil Nas X. You can do whatever you want. All right, you could fart. I will make it perfume and I will sell it.
You know, but
I don't agree with that far, but like.
But the problem is, like, a lot of times you say, well, okay, if you want to add Hunter, who are you going to take away? And all the nominees are really, really deserving. And this is, perhaps for some of them, the biggest day of their lives. I was nominated for an Emmy. And
you were?
I was.
Look at her.
Wow, mic drop. Everybody take a moment. Take that in. All right,
And when you find out about it, when you find the news.
Did you win? Okay.
I was nominated once for an Emmy.
To be nominated is an honor.
That's what losers say.
And that is what I say.
I mean, I think, go ahead.
Now, do you think it's because there's so many streaming shows and platforms? Now you have Apple, Netflix, Prime. There's just so many TV shows. I think it's hard to award all of the great actors.
Yeah.
And maybe it's since the pandemic, I find myself watching more TV than before. And I've realized there are all these great shows and actors and actresses, and maybe there's just not enough nominations to give them.
Maybe. I mean, look, Ariana DeBose, she won an Oscar recently, and then you also said that she might have won another award. She's won like a shit ton of awards. She's an incredible, incredible actress, and she also got snubbed.
What it shows is that we have an embarrassment of riches, which I'm grateful for, of like, you know, so much more LGBTQ content than we've ever had.
We didn't have this 10 years ago, right?
That we could say like, hey, there's not enough. Like, it's kind of incredible. That means that we've seen such a massive increase in representation.
And it shows how well-produced shows with a visionary like RuPaul can get better with age. Because you look back at the first season of Drag Race, it was fun, it was campy, it was for our community, but it wasn't going to be preceded by the phrase "the Emmy goes to."
No.
Yes.
But now they've got a ton of nominations
11.
in front of the camera, behind the camera, all the way through, and it's in its 14th season. No show in its right mind should ever be nominated that far into its run. It grows old, it grows stale, but not RuPaul.
And everybody at this
table. You go from logo to VH1, and the budget increases.
Right?
That helps.
Everybody at this table, is everybody watching Drag Race?
Yes.
Okay, who agrees that this is the best season
By
ever?
far. We do not deserve this season. It is so good.
All right.
But you know what Mama Ru doesn't have?
What?
A telly.
Like you do. And like I will when you bring it in and I steal it.
Don't rub my name off of it.
Oh, I'm scratching the crap out of that. Cal. I'll turn the K into an F, the L into a Y, and add what?
You could turn Cal into Fay.
I could.
Oh.
Totally.
Yes.
All right.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.